Hey, howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race UK episode 5, the Drag Lexa episode. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below what you thought about this episode, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button already. Go ahead and join that Amateur Hour community. And without further ado, let's get this video started. Obviously, for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Drag Lexa episode 5 of Drag Race UK, Series 3. Before we get into this, I do want to say, I must admit this episode, in my opinion, was low-key really bad. And I don't know what it was. Maybe that's just me. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. But in my opinion, this was kind of one of the worst episodes we've gotten of Drag Race UK. I just didn't really care for it. I don't know if it was the challenge. I don't know if it was the editing. I don't know what it was. But something about this episode just felt off to me. And honestly, I'm starting to get worried for this season. With that being said, I will be reviewing it for you. So let's get right on into it. Obviously, I'm going to be scooting over here, and we will be including pictures of the challenge and everything. So obviously the episode started out with the queens walking back into the workroom after the non-elimination, because obviously Scarlett Harlot and Charity Case both survived the lip sync. Looking back at it, I don't agree with that. I don't understand why that was a double save. I don't think that warranted a double save, if we are being honest. I probably would have eliminated Scarlett, but maybe that's just me. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. But of course now we have Scarlett and Charity, who are both saying, oh, we're gonna push forward, this is what I love to do, perform, blah, blah, blah. I will say Charity was, kind of in her feelings more so about everything, which is fair. I understand you're in a competition, you're gonna be in your feelings if you get critiqued badly. So they did that. Then there's this whole moment where Kitty and Kitty and Charity are the only two queens left without a badge, so they were talking about that for a little bit. Honestly, that was about it, really. I kind of just want to get into this actual episode now. Obviously, they come back into the workroom, new day, all the things. Kitty is still going on about how she doesn't have a badge. I still agree. She said at one point that she should have gotten a badge, and I agree with her. I think Kitty deserved a badge at least one of those times. I think maybe one of the ones that, Crystal got, Kitty should have gotten, if we're being honest. Maybe I'm just more of a Kitty fan. That's possible. But, that happened. They're talking about that. Scarlett is talking more about wanting to move forward. RuPaul said this is your reset, like, take advantage, blah, blah, blah. That happens. Then RuPaul comes out and introduces the mini challenge, where the queens are going to have to do a RuPaul's dog race, where they're going to have to get in teams, partners, I should say, where one person's going to be a dog, and one person's going to be like a dog walker for a competition, like an agility dog competition. This was dumb. I'm sorry, this was a dumb mini challenge. I get it's fun, but also I'm like, I don't really feel like watching this. If I'm being honest, I was kind of bored. Maybe that's just me, again, who knows. The looks were fun. I will say I think Charity looked really great for the mini challenge. I don't know. Overall, it's a fine mini challenge. Not crazy about it. In the end, obviously, the winners are going to be Scarlett Harlot and, of course, wait, who was the other? Scarlett and, Scarlett and Crystal Versace are the winners of the mini challenge. And as winners, they get to pick their teams for the main challenge, which is the Drag Lexa challenge, where the queens are going to have to get into groups and sell an Alexa, but it's a drag Lexa to make it Drag Race. Haha. I don't know. The groups were interesting, I guess. Obviously you have Crystal's group, and then you have Scarlett's group. Scarlett obviously gets Kitty, gets, who else does Scarlett have? Teresa, Kitty, and... You know what? Honestly, there were groups. That happened. They get into groups, they start writing their skits, they start going over things. RuPaul walks through, they do their walk through with RuPaul, and then they go film. Pretty much all that happened, honestly. When it comes to the filming, they kind of showed it in kind of being chaotic a little bit. Nobody really knew what they were doing. I don't know if that was the production side or if that was what actually happened, obviously. I will say in Crystal's group, they had some challenging, because Charity obviously kind of took charge a little bit, even though Charity wasn't technically the team captain. And then the other group, they kind of split it more evenly, I guess? I don't know. Overall, the challenge was kind of boring. Honestly, I think that was a problem. Like, I wasn't very interested in this Drag Lexa challenge. I was kind of bored, if I'm being honest. Again, honest. Haha. How many times can I say honest? But, overall, they record their scenes with Michelle. Michelle's kind of like, this is kind of messy. You get no one's really knowing what they're doing. And that comes through very much so in the filming process. Yeah, they film their videos and then that's it for that day. And then they come back in, start getting makeup for the next day. There's a moment between Kitty and Scarlett where Scarlett is talking to Kitty about her mother and all that, and growing up, and how her and her mother didn't have the best relationship, and now that her mother's not in very great health, she's upset that she didn't take advantage of that time. It was sad to see again. I've noticed they use Kitty a lot for buffers during these moments, and I think it's because Kitty just makes a really good person to have a conversation with, maybe, on television. So I've noticed that, at least. Anyways, that happened. Then we get to the runway, I guess. The runway was Expenny Henny, so they're trying to look the most expensive, I guess. Most expensive they can. I'm going to go and list off my favorite looks and my least favorite looks. Obviously, in my opinion, River Medway looked really, really great. I think River looked fantastic. I also actually really liked Crystal Versace's look. I loved all the crystals. Obviously, I love Crystal moment. And then also, I really liked Kitty's look. I thought Kitty looked really great as well. And then when we get to some of my not as favorite looks, obviously, in my opinion, I didn't like Scarlett's look at all. Scarlett Harlot's look was very disappointing to me. I was kind of just like, this is kind of bad, if I'm being honest. They tried making Charity's look as if that was bad. I don't know if I like Charity's look. I will say it wasn't necessarily the category, but I didn't think it was bad. I don't know. They do that. Then we watch the videos. Obviously, I'm going to go ahead and give you my thoughts and opinions on these. The first group, obviously, being Scarlett's group with Kitty, Theresa May, and yeah, Scarlett's group. This one is fine. I will say Scarlett kind of, I'm not a big Scarlett Harlot fan, I guess, this season. I don't know if that's just me. I was kind of like, eh. Kitty was the highlight of that group for me. I think Kitty did really, really well. Yeah, I thought Kitty did great. I enjoyed her. Yeah. Then we get to the second group, which is obviously Crystal Versace's group, which also has River Medway, Vanity Milan, and obviously Charity Case. This group was fine. Again, it was messy. Obviously, in this group, I thought River did the best. I'm a big River Medway fan, too. I'm really enjoying her this season. Yeah, they were all each trying to be a different Drag Alexa, I think, or was that the other group? Honestly, I don't remember. That was the group where there was one Drag Alexa, but then it was all a mess, if I'm being honest. I didn't particularly like either group. And again, I don't think it's necessarily the group's fault. I think it's more of the challenge's fault because it was kind of just not a great challenge, if I am being honest. I feel like we've kind of seen it all already. Like, I want something new and exciting. I feel like this episode was very formulaic, which has been the case a lot of this season. I feel almost as if they're trying to repeat what happened in season 2, but I feel like it can't really do that. And I kind of wish it had gone in a different direction, maybe. Overall, I thought the challenge was kind of garbage, if we are being honest. Now we get to the judges' critiques, where RuPaul says, "Oh, this was one of the worst challenges ever. I didn't like the way any of you guys did it. No one's winning this week, and we'll go from here." Which, I mean, I get, but also from the judges' critiques, I think they could have declared a winner. I think it would have been fair to give that win to either Kitty Scott Claus or River Medway. I think either one of them should have won that challenge. Just my own opinion on that. Obviously, I'm going to go ahead and skip to the end with the judging. In the end, obviously, Ella Vidae, Kitty Scott Claus, River Medway, Theresa May, and of course, who was the 5th one? There was another one who was safe. Anyways, 5 queens are safe, and the bottom 3 is going to be Vanity Milan, Scarlett Harlot, and Charity Case. So it's kind of repeating a little bit of what happened last week. Obviously, in the end, Vanity is safe, so the bottom 2 is going to be Scarlett Harlot and Charity Case. Again, very much of repeating what happened last week. Kind of just, it happened, I guess. Then we get to the lip sync. This lip sync was bad. I'm sorry. I was not entertained. I was not entertained by either of the queens. Honestly, I would have done a double elimination if I were RuPaul. Maybe just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just annoyed with this season. Maybe I'm being bitter. I don't know. I think I was just expecting so much from Drag Race UK that I would have done a double elimination on this one. Anyways. In the end, obviously, the winner is going to be Scarlett Harlot. So that does mean Charity Case had to sashay away. Again, I'm sad to see Charity go, because Charity was one of my favorite queens in this competition. I just thought Charity Case brought something so unique to it that I really enjoyed Charity on this show. But, yeah, honestly, this season's been very disappointing, if I'm being honest. But with that all being said, that does bring me to the end of my review. Like I said, it's not going to be a super in-depth review because I was kind of just bored. But with that being said, tomorrow I will be getting my Canada's Drag Race Episode 2 review out. I'm sorry I missed out on the premiere. I will be catching up. And yeah, be on the lookout for that. I also do want to do a YouTube Live on Saturday. So let me know down in the comment section down below if you would like to see that. Make sure to like this video if you liked it. Comment down below what you thought about this episode, what you think about Drag Race UK so far, and who you think is going to win, I guess. Ultimately, in the end, I really do want Kitty to be in the top. I can see Ella in the top. I really want River Medway in the top too. River and Theresa. That'd be my top 4. Again, let me know who you want to see in the top 4 down below. Leave a comment, like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at SamAmateurHour. And make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Come join the Amateur Hour community. And I will be back here tomorrow with another video. Bye, guys.